Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for hitting that play button for another episode of the Heady Coleman podcast. I feel a little hot. Get that. Oh, there we go. Hey, I am so grateful that you are here joining me for episode 109. I think it's 109 of the Heady Coleman podcast. It's been a good day as usual for me. I'm excited to be recording another episode. I'm grateful to be able to have you see me, to have you hear me as I continue to just dive in to trying to help you discover right things for you to be consistent in order for you to achieve the wins you want for your life. Yes, that's the goal. That's what I try to do. That's the reason I bring on fabulous people to help go in conversations. That's the reason I share with you the things I'm thinking that I'm writing on my blog post, because I want to help you discover the right things you should be consistent in order to achieve the wins you want for your life. Now, you have to define those wins. And then after you define those wins, I hope that you start getting out into the world and discovering what are the right things to be consistent in to achieve it. That's what I continue to try to move forward in as I produce content for this podcast, for YouTube, writing on the blog, thinking out loud, sharing things that I have already experienced, you know what I'm saying? Or that I see other people doing to help you win. And so I want to share with you a little bit of what I wrote on HeadyColeman.com. Let me find it if you may. So what's been going on out there in the world? Hit me up, HeadyColeman@gmail.com. Hit me up, let me know what's been going on. Or you can leave a comment or on one of my posts at Heady.Coleman on Instagram, Heady Coleman on Facebook, Gregory Heady Coleman on LinkedIn. Let's connect. Maybe I can help you. You help me. Give and take. I want to give more than I take, though. That's the goal, to give more than I take. I kind of talk about that in this recent blog post. The title of the blog post is "How Many Relationships Does It Take to Achieve the Win?" When I talk about what are the right things to be consistent in, I believe that developing great relationships is key to achieving your wins. You got to be consistent. That is one of the right things that you should be consistent in concerning achieving the wins that you want for your life so that you can live out a greater story. So today we're talking about relationships, not the girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife type relationships per se, but just relationships in general. And so I say that it depends on the win. It really does. Because if you're trying to win a basketball championship game, it takes 4 other people to at least be on the floor with you, right? 5 people on the court. So there's 4 people that you're going to definitely have to have a relationship with, and you want to consistently be developing that relationship so you can have great chemistry on the floor. So that's at least 4, but I would say to have a full team, you're going to need at least 7. 12 would be better. That way you can have a good rotation of people as the game develops and goes on. So, but if you're trying to land a job, if your win is to get the job at Chesapeake, or not Chesapeake, I shouldn't say Chesapeake. Chesapeake is just filed bankruptcy. They're having some challenges. But let's say that your win is to work for the NBA Thunder, to help them kind of navigate the craziness of COVID if that's the win for you, that may only take one relationship. That may just be one person who can help you land that win. But in order to know that, to have that relationship, you have to start developing, getting out, meeting new people. And then once you meet people that you have a true connection with, then you have a rhythm, a consistency, and touching bases with them, getting to know them, sharing stories. And then you have such a relationship. Then this opportunity comes with a thunder. And because of your relationship with Jed, yeah, I said Jed. I didn't have another name to think of. There wasn't any another name that came to mind. You have this relationship with Jed, and now because of that, Jed works for the Thunder. Your win is to one day work for the Thunder because you think that is going to be part of your story, is that you have worked or pursued an opportunity with the NBA Thunder, and Jed knows the CEO or whoever, the manager, the person that is going to be the one who gives you the job. And because of that one person, you now work for the NBA Thunder. So how many relationships does it take to achieve the win? It just depends on what the win is. The thing that you need to know and remember is that the best relationships are a give and take type relationship. But I say give way more than you take. Give way more than you take. So be consistent in this right thing, and that's cultivating great relationships. Let it be an honest relationship. Let it be a give and take relationship. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you win, baby. I want to see you win. All right? So that's it for today. How many relationships does it take to achieve a win? It depends on the win. But the thing that you need to remember is that relationships matter. You want to be consistent. You want to be consistent in cultivating, developing healthy relationships. Give and take. Give and take. Learn each other's stories. Dig deep. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Question of the day is, what is a win that you have or that you have accomplished? What is a win that you have accomplished and it was because of a particular person or a group of people? Let me know. How did that happen? Share that story. Thank you for hitting that play button for another episode of the Heady Coleman podcast. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, go win.